Ignition sequence start.
Roger.
Hi everyone, Manus MacLean here, and welcome back to Brain Drain Newsroom. It's Thursday, September 4th, 2025. Today we're tackling some heavy headlines, but paving a smoother runway with a friendlier vibe. Think coffee and news, not a stern lecture. On deck, USCIS is getting into the detective game with an armed fraud-busting unit. A creative iron card idea could reward immigrant workers with a path to citizenship. And on the downside, temporary protected status for Venezuelans may be ending, and that's a bitter pill. Let's roll along. It's all important, so let's keep it real. First up, the Wall Street Journal reports that USCIS, the agency that usually hands out visas and green cards, is hiring an armed enforcement team. Yep, you heard me. Border Patrol-style agents armed and ready to tackle fraud at your nearest USCIS office. Critics say it feels like the place you go to ask a simple question is becoming a potential arrest zone. The agency says, trust us. It's just fraud detectives. But let's be honest, it's hard to keep calm when the people checking your paperwork are packing heat. Yeehaw! Next up, do you have a skill? Maybe you can get an iron card. Okay, something more hopeful. A former Air Force officer proposes the iron card, a kind of you work hard, you get legal deal. Immigrants step into fixed critical infrastructure, bridges, pipes, you name it. And after 5 solid years, bingo, permanent residency and citizenship, all while helping to rebuild America. It's like being a national hero with a cushy outcome. A bit of sci-fi, but a neat idea worth pondering. Next up, now the tough news. The Washington Post reports that over 250,000 Venezuelans on temporary protected status who fled violence and economic collapse may lose their safe haven in just 2 months unless courts act fast. And courts never act fast. TPS was always temporary, but uprooting people who have built homes and communities here, that's hard to swallow. Next. Students. Give me a moment here. Okay. Students feeling the squeeze. Here's something that's a little bit close to my heart. Immigrant students are getting priced out of college. States are rolling back in-state tuition, and that means one thing: sticker shock, out-of-state rates. That's real pressure on students who came for opportunity, not paperwork drama. Why this matters. Three quick thoughts. 1, armed USCIS staff that's turning comfort zones into choke points, red flag territory. 2, iron card deal, something innovative enough to rethink citizenship as earned, not just allowed. TPS and education cuts. These aren't just policy changes, they're lives at stake. Bottom line, policies come off paper, but they hit neighborhoods. That does it for me. Make sure you catch me back here on Brain Drain for updates. If you're into news that blends clarity with compassion, and just the right amount of attitude. Hit subscribe, share, or send in your thoughts. Help us keep us real and relevant. I'm Manus MacLean. Stay curious, stay kind, and let's keep the conversation open.
Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this and maybe even learned something new. If you did, don't just vanish into the algorithm. Hit like, subscribe, and follow us on social. It's the easiest way to support our work and make sure you never miss what's next. Want to stay in the loop without relying on big tech's mood swings? Sign up for our monthly newsletter. And if you've got the means, donations of any size keep our programs running strong. As a 501c3, your gift is tax deductible where the law allows. Together, we can turn Brain Drain into America's next big breakthrough.